Hi there, Hot Tops. I am Marcus Boston, the producer of High Off the Glass with Oh the Great. I want to thank you for listening to High Off the Glass. Hope you're enjoying the marriage of basketball and marijuana. Please follow the show on Instagram at High Off the Glass, and that is High Off the Glass, THA, not THE. On Twitter at _glass. Follow our gracious and well-informed host, Oh the Great, on Twitter at Oh the Great. Once again, that the is THA, not THE. Follow him on Instagram at Oh the Great _. Also follow the show on Facebook at High Off the Glass. And if you're feeling old school, you want to give us an email, it's highofftheglass@gmail.com. So please share, tag, comment, and DM the show with any kind of questions, conversations. If you want to be on the show, we are very quick with responding, and let's keep building our community. Okay, that's enough for me. Enjoy the show.
What's up? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to High Off the Glass. Welcome back, everybody. High Tops, listeners to High Off the Glass. I'm so happy that you guys have come back, and thank you for joining us again this week. We have in the building, we have a special guest we have today. His name is he just wanted me to call him by one name, so I didn't get the last name. So Ben, my boy Ben is in the house today. Everybody say hello to Ben. What's up, yo, Ben?
How are you? How's it going, man?
Yo, thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
And also, we have in the background, like always, doing his, I don't know, he's got his little iPhone out recording us. We got Hater Boston.
You could have said.
We got Hater Boston in the background. Damn, I don't even know why. God, man, I tell you, you are the worst. You play that character up, that little mean fucking manager character you are. You're not a wrestler. You're the manager. You're just mean as hell. Like you play, man.
This is the part of my life where I can be there and not feel bad about it.
I'm pretty soon the deletion fucking weekly thread is coming. So, like, dude, hold on. I gotta get something for that. Okay. No, not the golf clap. Here you go. Okay, damn. Now, why the fuck? Okay. That was weird. That wasn't a good sound effect. Hold up. Here we go. No, wait. Hottie.
I feel objectified.
Yeah, that's a.
That's not I want to feel.
Somebody breaking in your shit. Okay, so anyway.
I went for the boo. I thought you should booze already.
We're literally high off the glass today, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, my boy Ben has brought, tons of
goodies.
Yes, like just special. Okay, hold on. I gotta do something now. Right now, producer, what's going on with this? This is not the time how it normally looks. I normally have. I can understand that is what in seconds increments. What is that? I usually tell you.
Fine now. There you go.
Okay. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes. All right. I didn't know what the hell you had going, but we are literally here high off the glass this week because my boy Ben, he is a glass blower. Everybody, that is his. That's his trade. That is his job. That's what he does. That's what he knows best. Everybody in your life. You guys are given something that you're good at, and Ben has found that his thing is blowing glass, literally. So we're high off his glass today because we just hit one of his pipes. Whew,
it hit pretty good.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, it was lovely.
That's exciting.
Ben, thank you for joining the show, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad we finally got you on.
Yeah, it's good to hang out.
You for real. You travel so much. I've
been busy this year.
You have. That's good. Get a little closer to the mic too, so people can hear you.
I can hear me.
Slide the chair up, or you can move the mic.
There you go.
I can lean in.
He looks so cool. He looks like he's on the Tonight Show or some shit. Damn. How old am I? I just did the old ass fucking. Right, you don't even know that one. That's the Johnny Carson one. Damn.
I trust you. You cut it down.
Yeah.
Trust. I've earned it. But anyway, yo, what? How long is this been a thing for you. This glass blowing, and how'd you get so good at it?
I sucked for a long time, man. What are you talking about?
No, I've known you over 10 years, and as long as I've known you, they've always looked dope.
Man, it's being overcritical. I've been in the industry for 20 years now, but I've been blowing glass for 15. So trial and error.
Okay.
Practice makes progress.
What made you get into it though? Like back in the day, like when did you start?
So I was selling pipes and like Indian loom dresses on like Fish Tour and Cheese Tour back in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
How old were you back then?
And I was, like 19.
Yeah.
When I started looking into these things, 20.
Were you on the tour with these people, or you just
No. I was just a wook hippie.
Yeah.
Running amok.
Yeah.
Doing things I probably shouldn't have done.
Right.
But I had a good time doing it.
Right. When alternative was popping and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alt was the thing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'd sell these loom dresses and pipeware. Okay. And this lady had the hookup. Like she just wanted us to vend next to her.
So okay, go back for a second. What the fuck is a loom dress?
Those Indian.
I don't know.
Like it's a little.
I'm trying to act like maybe I can figure it out.
Like
I don't know.
Like
what that is.
A girl would know what that is.
Like, a girl would know.
Yeah, it was like a light sundress thing.
Y'all would sell those?
Like, fuck yeah, dude. She get like
at the shows.
Yeah, dude. She get this stuff by the pound.
Yeah.
And from this family over in India, man. And then we'd sell them for like $40 a dress.
Nice.
Dude. And it was like, seriously, she's getting them for like a couple bucks a pound.
Damn.
It's like a dozen dresses in a pound.
Damn.
It was like $40 a return on it.
Damn.
So she like paid for the hotels, bought dinners a lot.
Wow.
Like sugar mama us up. It was pretty cool.
How did you hook up with this chick? What is it?
I was working with another gentleman. They were doing TNT glass back in the day. And, they had a store here for a long time.
Same TNT that had this store. Okay.
Yeah, same people.
Wow.
They got a spot out in St. Charles now, I think. Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah.
And you hooked up with them back on those, going on those different tours?
Yeah, I met them at a swag show.
Okay. Tell the people about swag. That was so big back in the day.
God. It was so obnoxious.
That was y'all shit though.
Like, dude, we had so much fun. Like, there was so much going on with it, and the late nights, and so much work. Yeah. You never realized how much work it was to party that hard.
What you mean?
Because you want everybody else to have a good time too,
right?
So like, there's the whole process of the show.
Yeah.
My whole process was I don't want to pay to get in.
Yeah.
So they're like, you have to volunteer.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how you would go see your people for free. You would volunteer.
Yeah, I would try to volunteer and do whatever. A lot gate shifts was the popular topic, and if they trusted you, they'd let you touch money.
Right.
Right. You can take money here too.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to give it back though.
That's how you ended up in the union later, huh?
No. Those were now. Granted, I met those people at a swag show, and so that was I guess sorta. It's all ties together.
And when I say union, everybody, he was in. I guess I don't know the proper
stagehand. The stagehands union. We built stuff.
Yeah,
I wasn't like a union card holder.
Union for roadies. Roadie unions. Yeah, and roadies need unions too. Everybody needs a union
because they don't get paid shit without it.
Yeah.
So
speak on it. You're right. Yeah, I mean you're correct. Shit.
Like a lot of people, and then there's better information there too,
right.
And to see it all work out and process. Oh my goodness, it's like a giant Lego set just being put together. And you see like 200 people put these things together, and you're like, oh my God. Like, they're so angry while they do it too.
Getting paid $30 an hour.
They mad. All right, we could get this all the time, but we don't. Because it's seasonal a lot of times, and so if you're not a card holder, you're at the will of the telephone. So
what the fuck? That's funny. Our producers, he's trying to record us in the background on his little fancy iPhone, and he's watching the show while he does it. I don't know what the notification for what is it? Is it Game of Thrones back out? What
Tinder. It says Tinder contact.
You had on silent. I said, "Fuck your silent."
The word that was Tinder.
That was Facebook.
It was word. That's what you said. Tinder. Freaky ass. Wow.
It's a date night now.
Yeah, freaky ass for real. This is a preview for Mr. Boston's Cognac Corner coming up with his two guests that were they're in open relationships and 1,000% freaky. You'll find out everything about it on Cognac Corner in the upcoming weeks. It's I heard some stories about it before our show. Yeah.
It sounds entertaining.
Yeah, it does.
It
does.
God is
Man,
God is good.
He didn't know if he was gonna fuck or have a podcast. He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Isn't that how it starts as a podcast?
I guess.
Work harder.
Work harder.
Work to the left. There it is. All right. Lift her leg. Okay. This dude. You know that's how you want to be, man. You want to be the porn director, man. Just say it. Go ahead and say it.
Oh man, I don't deserve to be here.
Everybody wants to be a porn director.
Do they though?
You never. I mean,
no.
It's all about the right porn.
I'll be honest with you. I fantasize about being in pornos. I never thought about making them. I want to be in them.
It's like we should make. I said, y'all should make one. I am a producer, director, professionality.
Right.
I'm the real Spielberg.
Hater Boston, y'all wanted to literally just do it. He wanted to be the Spike Spielberg of that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
See, I just build the stage.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we have the crew.
I just love people being their best self. That's how it's happening. They're being their truth.
Wow.
And I said, that's how I want you to be.
I mean, if they're having a good time, I mean, who am I to argue?
I know, man.
Y'all can
like peace and happiness, love and happiness.
You build the set, he makes the movie. I'll just watch it.
So that's focus group.
Yeah, say what?
Focus group.
There you go. Shit, I mean, bro, I got you, bro. You know, I'll do my part. I mean, shit, that's about it.
He'll watch it to get the views up for sure.
Oh
man, yeah. Definitely gotta watch it.
If it goes viral, you get paid.
Fuck yeah, yeah.
He'll viral.
That'd be great. That'd be great for this show.
Adult section. Adult edition.
Anyway, we gotta steer this motherfucker back to Ben.
Back it up.
But yeah, we go everywhere on High Off the Glass. Y'all know that. Speaking of that, that fucking what was that, a pipe, or was that that was almost the size of a bubbler? That thing was dope.
It doesn't bubble, it's dry.
I know, but man,
it's not that big. It's average sized.
That it looked great. I loved it. What is it? I want to. Can you? If I was to ask you, can you like just make me something that I like? I could customize it, and if I was to, what's the word I'm looking for? Can I? What's it called when you get an artist and you get them to make you something?
A custom. Commission?
Yeah, can I commission you?
A piece.
Whoever said commission, thank you. Can you get a commission? Yeah, can I commission you to make something?
I mean, yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is what I want. I want a fucking like a 2004, 2005 bubbler.
2004, 2000 bubbler.
2005 bubbler. Like, remember how they were? Remember how they were like in the early? I don't know why you looking at me funny. You didn't smoke back then, so you don't know. But remember how they were back then?
Yeah.
The bubblers like in the early 2000s,
like a big oversized hammer bubbler, the big Sherlock bubbler.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the stand-ups.
I don't know what those were, but I want that. I want the Sherlock. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want.
All right.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah, is it gonna be over 100?
Yeah.
I was like, you guys, go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was. Yeah. Yes, it will be, sir. if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to pay for it. Like, okay. I'm not mad at you. All right, but My thing is so when you got with TNC Glass, when you got with what was her name specifically?
Who?
The actual person who put the torch and the supplies in your hand.
So like the first person that I was with that I actually blew glass with, was this marble maker dude, Mark Capel. They called him Marble Mark, and like I learned out he was like an old Disney hound. And so like fucking his dad, like no, his dad was an artist at the at the opening of Disneyland in the 70s out in California.
Okay.
And they're like his dad was like the first guy to put a glass show or glass store in like Las Vegas. And they're like 4 generations deep of like old school like Carney style glass, like the old loop stitch and like sculpture stuff.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Shaking it up.
You're good.
But yeah, dude, like some of the work they're doing. I mean, just the history that goes back with that family. I didn't even understand the value of it until several years later after getting to know him. Like. I'd trade him marbles for like bags of mushrooms and stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And these are the people that taught you the craft.
Yeah, man. We'd eaten so much LSD that night, dude. Like it was like
speak on it. How'd it go?
Oh my goodness.
So you would do LSD and then blow?
I mean, it was the first time really, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm too high. It's your turn." And so like he hands me just 2 hot rods of glass, dude, and he's just like, "All right. What's my motivation?" He's like, "Make a round." Oh hell no. And so like in the process, I even got this dude comes by and he throws another 10 strip in my mouth. And so like everything, I just
what's a 10 strip to somebody like me?
10 like a 10 individual hits.
Of acid.
Of acid.
Right, for real. 10 at once?
Yeah.
While you're blowing?
Yeah. Wow. And so, like, I just kind of became one with this little torch.
Son of a bitch. That's... Wow.
And so, and I mean, I made it. I mean, the marble was, like, round. It had a little nipple on the end of it, but it was my first one. It took me, like, 3 hours.
Wow.
Heck no. A marble like that would probably take me, like, 30 minutes now. Like,
right. Do you still have it?
I believe Mark. If Mark doesn't have it, my mom has it. One of those 2 people have it.
I hope it's still somewhere around.
So, it's totally still around.
Yeah.
It's within one. It's one hand or the other for sure.
That's sick. That's
so
awesome.
I didn't make another round marble for almost 3 years.
What you mean? Why not?
Like they were just eggy. Like they just they'd look round one way and then you turn it and you'd be like, oh,
it's an egg. Right.
You're like, look, it rolls. It doesn't roll at all. It's like wonk, 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 wonk.
It's oval as fuck.
Like a wonked out egg.
I feel you. Where you from, Benny?
Owensville, Missouri.
Owensville. That sounds far.
It is in nowhere land, USA.
That sounds country as fuck.
It's north of Cuba.
North of Cuba?
The city, not the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like it could be like the country.
I didn't know about. I remember when I moved to St. Louis in 2001, and I learned
like you're from the East Coast, aren't you?
Yeah. East Coast.
See, that's culture shock.
Yeah, it was different. It was a little different, but I had a little bit of experience with it because I had family here the whole time.
Yeah,
while I was living there. So freaking, I would come here, visit, and then go back. Everything was cool.
Sure.
And then when I moved here, learned about Cuba, Mexico, and is it Mexico, Missouri?
Okay. Yeah.
And guess who ends up coming from there? Teron Lue, NBA champion.
Oh yeah.
NBA champion coach.
Yeah. Comes from a country in Missouri.
Right, a country city in Missouri. Like, wonder why did they, and why do you guys, you got Cuba, you got Mexico. How far is Cuba and Mexico from you?
See, Cuba is only like 30 miles from where I grew up.
What about Mexico?
If that, Mexico is probably, 80.
Wow, that's
80, 80 miles, maybe.
So
maybe not that far. Maybe not. Maybe only 60 miles.
Is there any other towns in Missouri like with cool names like that?
There's a Kickapoo, Missouri. Like,
no, I mean like Spanish countries.
Oh, like countries?
Yeah.
Like, is Hannibal a country? No, Hannibal's not a country.
Hannibal, Missouri. That's where Mark Twain's from.
Yeah. There's a London, Missouri, I believe. And there's a Paris, Missouri. I know there's a Paris.
No, there isn't. There's a London and Paris, Missouri.
Yeah.
Stop playing. I almost want to Google that.
We should. I don't have my phone. I left my phone in the car.
I'll Google it right now.
Like,
let's see.
There's all kinds of
Lebanon. There a Paris in London, Missouri.
Lebanon. There's a Lebanon, Missouri. That's a country. Is that a country still?
New London, Missouri.
There's a Strain, Japan.
Shit, you're right. There is a Paris, Missouri. Wow. Population 1,200. But I digress. When I digress.
There's a London Bridge in London, I believe, in New London.
You're gonna bring us back down to that. I was trying to get away from it. You see how I like spin moved away from it, but then you brought me back, son of a bitch.
So where are we going?
Where are we going now? Now we're gonna go to why do you have to, and how did you get into the? This is my main thing. You're not bi-coastal because Colorado's not on the coast, but
I get to California.
Okay,
a little bit.
You do, you do because you travel so much with your glass.
Yeah, I haven't been on the East Coast in a long time.
Oh, you haven't?
It's been a while.
Okay, you need to go.
I was just in a show in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I wasn't there. I had work there.
Wait, so you didn't go to the show?
I didn't go.
But your stuff went?
My stuff went.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Where was that?
I was in Harristown.
Okay.
Pennsylvania. Is this gallery called Coexist?
You go to certain parts of Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts. Maybe not Massachusetts, but you go to certain parts of some of those states. You won't think you're on the East Coast. It's so country.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you'll get a few things, few vibes of East Coast, but not much. But you need to take your ass East Coast. I just went in July. It was great.
Yeah, I've been to the East Coast now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been probably almost 15 years since I've actually spent any time up there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And my question was, though, you have so many connections with Colorado.
Sure.
Colorado is basically blown up in the last, such and such years, and you were one of because I've known you for so long, you were one of the main people that I knew that were constantly going back and forth.
Yeah.
Back before it was, what it was.
Sure.
And what I don't get was, why didn't you just plant your flag there? Why do you always have to be so back and forth?
I have structure here, though. Like I've got friends and family here, and I mean, it's just I'm more established here, and so like I lived out in Colorado for a while, and then just one thing led to another. I had some good times, had some bad times, so finances got a little hard. And so, and being better established here, it's easier to find work. And,
right.
Like, everybody's got a side job that needs to be done. And so, and I wasn't blowing a lot of glass either. I was working for a lot of other people and not getting paid very well. And so I got back to Missouri, and got my workshop put back together and started working a lot more. And,
I love your shop. It's just a nice little fucking chill spot.
Yeah, I've been organizing it for the last couple days.
I love it. I would love to go there and just chill out, watch you work, and just, You
can actually see all the color now.
Yeah.
It's all buried under stuff for years.
Oh, what do you mean you see the color now?
Well, I got all like the colors that I used to make the pipes and the marbles. And
You've always had your colors now.
I mean they were covered up and dirty looking and stuff. So now I got them up on a shelf where I can see like the whole palette without digging around and stuff.
Oh, okay. You did have them kind of mixed in before.
Yeah. Now I can be like, oh, there it is.
Okay, bad.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
A little faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little easier.
It's easier on the eyes.
Right, let's clean this fucking thing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, with you being so, you being so set up here, I just don't understand. I would, especially like I say, you were on the freaking Colorado train before everybody named Mama was.
Sure.
Why not? And I mean, I think you got family still out there. Why not just try to boom, set it up and make it happen out there?
I mean, there's opportunities. There's definitely options. I just, I want if I did make the move, I'd want it to be more, stable,
Right.
less risk taking,
Right.
As far as, be more assured of each motion,
Right.
if you will.
Right.
And then the accounts, it's just, I have a lot of accounts here,
Yeah.
And I like to hand deliver a lot of things. And
Okay.
so here, there's, it's kind of an easy drive around here too. And I get what I need out of the products I have too. My same $20 pipe is only worth like $16.50 in Colorado due to the saturation of artists. And so if I want that $20, I have to do twice the legwork.
Yeah, and here it's worth the 20.
And so here
it is 20 or
it's
more.
still worth 20.
Yeah.
And I have to do half the legwork.
Right.
Right.
And what is it cost of living compared St. Louis compared to Colorado?
So
cheaper, right?
So cost of Colorado now, like the average rent in Colorado, you figure my buddy's in a 3-bedroom right in Aurora, and I think he pays like $18.50 a month.
Damn.
For a 3-bedroom. And so I was in a house by Denver.
How far is Aurora? Aurora is like a
Aurora,
suburb
I mean, they're
of
like,
Denver, right?
they're basically they're connected now.
Right.
Like there's no space in between them anymore.
Right. Right.
And I lived in Denver University neighborhood for a while. I was in a 2-bedroom. My rent was $12.50. Not even a basement.
Jeez.
And the rent there is $19.50 now.
Well,
and so yeah.
When did you live there?
And this was in I left that house in like 2010, I believe. 2009, 2011.
Okay.
And then there was a house on over by Porter Hospital.
Okay.
And it was $1,500. It was a 3-bedroom.
Okay.
Full basement, big 2-car garage, and a huge yard. Like that was like the cherry diamond in the rough. Where the hell did this come from?
You can still get a nice house and a nice apartment here for under a stack. So wow, everything is just over a stack there.
Yeah. But the taxes there are cheap.
Taxes are cheap.
Oh my goodness. Like the house we stay in this Airbnb from time to time over by Denver University.
Yeah.
And my daughter doesn't live too far from there, so it's very convenient.
Okay.
And so her house, the value of the house, I think, is like $640,000. So
jeez.
And it's a modest 3-bedroom house. Probably 2,000 square feet.
Wow.
And their taxes are probably like $3,100 a year. Ours are $27,000. I think. Oh, maybe not even. I think they're about the same actually.
27. You talking about 27 here, or the same as there?
2,700 to 3,100. I think around in the city. I live in the city.
Okay.
So
what? Only on High Off the Glass, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear about glass making and how St. Louis city tax works, the infrastructure. Where else you gonna get that from, huh? Where else?
Like
nowhere.
But yeah, ours is high. The city taxes here in the city are really high comparatively. Being in Colorado and seeing it firsthand. Now, a lot of things cost more. Like the cost of living is a lot higher, but everything else is about the same.
Right. Right.
Everything's far. You have to drive. You gotta be willing to drive.
Oh, everything's spread out over there.
Yeah. If you're not willing to drive 30, 45 minutes, you kind of your life is just gonna be kind of dull.
Damn.
Wow.
You gotta be willing. Yeah. That's how. What else is like that? Seattle's like that.
Yeah.
Everything is like really spread out.
Yeah.
Like all the little cool cities/towns outside of Seattle are far. Like Tacoma is like a nice place to kick it.
Yeah.
In Seattle, that's where like kind of all the black folks are, and at least that's how it was when I was up there in was it like 90? I was up there in 98, 2000, 2001
Sure.
when I was in the service or whatever, and that's where all the black people were. Tacoma was a damn literally 35-minute, 40-minute drive from Seattle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in between there, you had Federal Way, which was another place to kick it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I tell you one thing: the Pacific Northwest is
I think it's
beautiful.
like an hour drive now up to Tacoma from Seattle. Now it's a lot further.
Why is it further now?
The traffic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lady took some pictures of my work while I was in Boulder a couple weeks ago. She's from Seattle.
Yeah.
She came out to photograph a friend's collection. It's like a museum of glass history going back to like the late '90s, early '90s.
Okay.
Is the collect? I mean, it's beyond words.
Oh, that's tight.
You know,
where can you see that at? Where is that?
Oh, it's Green Side Up Gallery was the guys who had it.
Green Side Up Gallery.
Yeah, they were out of Boulder.
Okay.
And so, but I mean, the collection that he had that was being videoed, like some of those pieces are just like they're historic in nature.
Okay.
You know, it's amazing the quality work and how it's grown, how we've grown in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, like we were just children essentially.
Right. Right.
You know, and we're still so young in the whole scheme of it, like comparatively to like the soft glass industry. You know, the guys big on the big old pipes. They look at us like we're small, uneducated children.
They do with the
like,
guys like you that blow what?
You
They blow the pipes?
You don't really they blow off the pipes and soft glass with the big. They stick them in the big pots. You know.
I know. Why did they hate on you guys for making the smaller stuff?
Oh,
blowing the smaller stuff.
I don't know, because we can sell our stuff better than they can, I guess.
Oh, jealousy.
Yeah.
Jealousy within the industry. What industry in this world does not have jealousy and envy? Not one. Not a one.
Yeah, I mean that's human nature to I guess feel emotionally attached to it.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, so you know what we doing high off the glass. You know, we always bring it back to the main two topics. You know, this is marijuana and basketball, and mainly I love that, I've known some people that blew glass that didn't smoke.
Yeah.
And that was always weird to me.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you do.
Sure.
So what have you been smoking on lately?
Oh man, we just smoked some grape stomper. Is what we were smoking earlier.
That's what me and you smoke?
Yeah.
Grape stomper?
Grape, like the fruit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You said that stuff was good. You said it was from a dispensary. Where was that from?
Yeah, it's from Verde Natural.
Wow. In where?
In Colorado.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was dope.
Dude. It's good. It's a good product. Like, I wish if they franchised to Missouri, it'd be worth every penny.
It's coming. We have
with the medical thing going on now.
We have that one dispensary over in Sauget.
Oh yeah. There's one in Collinsville too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that one. I've been to the one in Sauget. The one in Sauget says, "Yep." They say that come there now. You can get what you want if you have a medical card. If you don't have a medical card, come after January 1st. You can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because that's when it'll be legal.
That's fun.
So that's.
Is the weed any good?
I don't know. I went. I couldn't get anything unless I had a medical. I don't have a medical card.
Oh.
I sure would have got some.
But do they acknowledge Missouri medical cards?
I think so. They didn't say anything.
Sweet.
Huh?
It'd be sweet if they did.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, especially
I know
since
in
Illinois.
Oklahoma, they accept out-of-state medical cards.
I think everybody should accept them.
Colorado doesn't accept out-of-state medical cards.
They don't?
California, I do not believe accepts out-of-states.
When you're in Colorado, and you're up there and you need a card, how long does it take you to get one?
When I lived there, it took me like, I think it took about a month for the card to get in the mail.
Shit. How long do you think it takes now?
I mean, here in Missouri.
No, Colorado.
Oh, I have no idea. I imagine it probably still takes about a month.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like they expedited that.
Sure. I mean, they could. Cool. I mean, but you get a piece of paper that still lets you go in.
Oh, okay.
And then they mail the card out.
Okay, so you get that right then and there.
Yeah.
Okay. Will they? Oh, here's a question. Will they mail that card out of state?
That I don't know. I mean, if you have a mailing address.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if it. Wow. These are questions, ladies and gentlemen, that I will find the answer to when I go up to Colorado. I will find those out for you, and that I promise.
Lots of good food recommendations if you need any.
Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will. Why don't you drop them right now? Give me some.
Man, what kind of food do you like?
Okay, so you're talking about for Colorado, right?
Yeah, what kind of food are you trying to get into?
When I go up there, my number one, I don't know about you, I'm going to ask you, I'll ask you right now. My number one go-to when I'm blowed, right? What I like to eat is my favorite food, which is pizza. Yeah. That's my favorite shit.
There's a wood-fired place on Broadway that's pretty stellar.
Okay, now what kind of pizza is it, though?
It's wood-fired pizza. Like when I went there, I had it was a broccolini and foraged mushroom pizza.
Yeah. What kind of sauce was on it?
It was a marinara.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might be good.
Yeah. It was delicious.
I know how wood fire works, but my question is, what kind of crust is it?
Oh, I think it was sourdough crust, I believe.
Sourdough, like, was it enough? Like, okay. When I say crust, was it St. Louis style, or was it
thicker than that? It wasn't like the cracker.
Okay.
No.
Okay, because I can't do the St. Louis style.
Yeah.
I can't.
Have you ever had Detroit style pizza? It's like focaccia.
No, Little C's. I've had them. They're from Detroit, but I haven't had authentic
the square,
Detroit.
Thick, with the sauce on top.
Yeah, no, I haven't had that. How is it?
It's good.
It is.
It's very good.
How is it compared to Chicago style?
A buddy of mine from Chicago asked me to bring him some home, like from Detroit. And I'm like, I was heading to his house. He's like, dude, you got to go to Buddy's.
There's the grocery store here. They sell it.
Yeah,
they sell it. It's like a Detroit style. It's like long like this. It's kind of like rectangle shape.
Yeah,
rectangular.
Yeah.
That's Detroit style, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So go up there. You want something? Go up there and get it.
Oh, I'm sure it's not the same.
Probably not, but it's the closest you're gonna get. Like
I make it. I just make that shit. Is what I do.
That's what I need to make, a deep dish pizza. That's what I want to do.
Dude, a good sourdough works really good.
I'm not. Why would I want to make my pizza sourdough?
It's a raised dough. That's all. It's a yeast dough.
Yeah.
And so you get more action out of it.
I'll take a regular dough. I don't want to make it sourdough because I don't want to, add that. I might.
What about corn? Have you tried the cornmeal crust?
I don't like that. Yeah. Pie does that.
Yeah, pie does that.
I don't like.
I'm not a fan really of Pie's pizzas.
I'm not either. I'm not a fan of cornmeal. If I want a deep dish pizza, I don't want it to taste like I'm eating chicken. Eating fish. You know what I'm saying? I want cornmeal on my fish, not on my pizza.
Have you ever been to Grace Meat +3?
No.
They have delicious catfish.
Where the hell is that? Where?
It's where Sweetie Pies used to be. In the Grove.
For Sweetie Pies ain't there no more? What you talking about? What?
Yeah, they closed the Grove store down.
Sweetie Pies closed?
Yeah.
When was this?
It's been a couple of years there now. I know they still have the one. They still have the one over by the Fox Theater, I think.
Yeah.
And then, I know the one up in Florison's not there anymore.
Yeah, that one was whack. It wasn't there long.
Yeah.
They closed the one in the Grove?
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was the original, but it was the one everybody knew about.
Dude, that was like the one.
Yeah, there was always lines.
Man, I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is the honest goodness truth. The bigger they got, the worse the food got.
I wasn't that impressed. One time I went. But I went late in the game.
When'd you go?
It was late. It was probably... I don't know, probably a year before they closed.
Okay, yeah. It wasn't good then. If you would have went back before they had the show on Oprah's network.
See, everybody told me. That's what I've heard a lot. Before they got on Oprah, it was delicious.
Yeah, but when they got on Oprah, it
just went downhill.
Yeah, everybody got a big head, all that shit. That's sad, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Dude, but so this dude opened up.
I can't believe they're closed.
But they put a fried chicken and fish place there.
Oh, stop playing in that location.
Yeah, same place.
I'm going there for real,
and it's fire. They're doing a late night barbecue joint. It's gonna open up in January. It's gonna be open till 3.
Stop playing.
Yeah,
stop playing with me,
dude.
Finally, something open late in St. Louis,
dude. The Grove, dude. The Grove's actually cutting it up with fucking late night eats,
right
man.
Now? Where they have late night. They do. What?
Like the Gramophone. They do late night sandwiches.
They do.
Yeah.
I thought Gramophone was just a bar.
I did too. Like fucking, I went there with a buddy, and they saw they had sandwiches late, and then I had a marble buddy who was at the Clayton Art Fair.
Yeah.
And I was gonna take him down back to this side of town. We were gonna go to Yaki's.
Right.
And I was like, well, "Fuck, Gramophone's open. I wonder if they're still serving sandwiches."
Yeah.
They serve till like 2 a.m. or some shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And they're good sandwiches.
I don't know why we don't have more places in St. Louis that just stay open late, and it doesn't even have to be, bars.
I mean, the cost. I mean, it does need to be kind of some sort of a social thing area.
You would make money. Okay, you can have it in a social area. Just have it by some other stores, and I just think about where I live.
I mean,
in North County.
Yeah,
if they had something on Lindbergh,
there's like food deserts up there, though.
Food deserts.
Yeah, where like whole neighborhoods with just no food anywhere.
No,
that's the north side.
No, I didn't say North City. I said North County. County, we have
North County has everything.
Yeah, fast food restaurants. Yeah, in North City, you're right. There are a couple. That's sad too. It's sad. They need to open that Schnucks back up.
Yeah,
they do.
Should be.
They do. The thing that I was pissed off about too. You want to talk about grocery stores is when Shop and Save closed, right?
Right.
When they closed all of them.
Those were union shops.
Oh my God, I felt so sorry for those people because I would go out of my way to go into the Shop and Save out there by my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? O'Fallon. And I would go to that one after work.
Yeah.
And I would just talk to the people in there and get my little groceries. It was 24 hours. I love that Shop and Save and everything. I love Shop and Save over the other grocery store all day. And then when they closed, Schnucks opened, or the other grocery store company here, took the ones in the white neighborhoods, kept those open,
right, and just closed the other ones,
and closed the ones in the black neighborhoods, which was messed up. The only one they kept open in the black neighborhood was the one that was in Ferguson, at January and Wabash Park, and they kept that one open because they had bought that one before Shop and Save even closed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They bought it and flipped it back to their store, and it was a Shop and Save. It was just so shady how they did that.
Sure.
It's just, man, it was just messed up, and I really miss Shop and Save. Rest in peace to Shop and Save. I miss you.
Yeah, it's a good place.
For real, it was, dude.
Yeah,
it was. Now all you got is what? Aldi's, Deerbergs.
Yeah,
we're talking about local.
Aldi's, man, you get there on Fruit Truck Day. It's not bad.
Aldi's is good. Aldi's is a savior. Sonya tried to tell me about Aldi's back in early 2000s.
Sure.
But I wasn't tripping off it back then. I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the shit though. I tell you, I've known you for so long. It's kind of funny that we connected at a place like City Museum too.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I connected with you. That's where I connected with Sonya. Like so many different people. And that, that environment, that energy that was at that place. What do you think
cosmic,
man?
Man.
What do you think that was about, man?
The rumble that they would go in there in the mornings, The
rumble.
Like all those kids coming up the stairs for introduction in the morning.
Yes. Yes. Shake the whole fucking place.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Like that shit would just echo for hours after the doors were closed. It was just like, whoa.
Dude, it was dope. It was dope. Rest in peace, Bob Castley. We miss you. We love you. That place was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that place.
Coolest job ever.
That right there, that was one of the one job. That was the one job when I did
more of an experience.
Dude, when I didn't work there anymore, I was literally sad.
Yeah.
I was sad. You know what I'm saying? Like other jobs, I was like, fuck it, didn't give a shit. Then you kiss my. That place, I was sad.
Sure.
Like, oh my goodness, it was fucked up. But I'm blessed to meet someone like you there. You know what I'm saying, and always have you as a friend. What made you've always, if I always wanted to get like really, really good cannabis, I came to you.
Yeah.
You always had it, you always knew where to get it. and more than likely you had it.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
how did you always have such a strong connect on that shit? To be honest with you, like, what the fuck,
man? When you just like a good product, you just sniff it out. Bloodhound status, and so I just happened to be in a unique position to where I just kind of knew a lot of the right people, and I need I like good weed,
right? Right.
And so
we don't say that.
Cannabis.
There you go. We don't call it.
I like the goods.
There you go.
So when you have good cannabis,
yeah, you don't even have to say. You just can't say. I'm surprised you call it that.
Huh?
You're such a
unvernacular.
You're a proprietor
sure.
You're a proprietor of marijuana.
Sure.
I'm surprised you would call it
Well,
a bad plant.
It is, dandelions are considered weeds too,
Yeah, but
and
who's
they're
fucking
very
with dandelions?
The dandelions are valuable,
huh?
Super valuable plants.
What was that, Hater Boston?
I had a dandelion. Oh, kid.
Oh Lord! I was about to say, if you went to somebody's house here recently and they served you dandelions, they didn't like you. Like, oh my goodness, what the fuck?
I've tried to eat the greens before. They're a little bitter.
That's disgusting.
I've had dandelion wine, though. That was pretty yummy.
Wow.
Dandelion tea, that wasn't bad.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's,
But apparently there's lots of medical potentials with things like dandelions and syrup.
There are in so many different
purslane
things we have on this earth. God has given us everything on this earth we need to sustain ourselves.
Sure.
Everything. In our dumbasses, we're killing our natural resources.
Everything gets up in nutrient lock.
Everything gets up in what?
It's called a nutrient lock in a lot of spaces. Where because there are a lot of places will use salt-based nutrients.
Right.
And so when everything gets locked up, it's like the soil is unable to, absorb these nutrients appropriately. So they just seize up.
Yeah.
And people's idea of trying to fix it is just throw more stuff on it.
Right. That sounds like, you ever seen Idiocracy?
Yeah. It's just, what do you mean to put water on the plants? Like off the toilet.
You gotta put
Leave me alone, mate.
Right. What was that shit they drank? What was it called?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Brondo.
Brondo.
It's got what you need. It has electrolytes.
It's gonna look. Hey, boss, have you seen
Plants Crazy?
You seen Plants Crazy. Have you seen Idiocracy?
No. What's that? That sounds familiar.
It was that movie with Owen Wilson and girl from SNL. She's in it. What's her name? I forget. My man Terry Crews is in it. You never seen that shit? You need to fuck with it. That movie is hilarious.
President Camacho.
Right. He was a badass.
He was a porn star. And your president.
And a wrestler. That shit was dope. But fucking, what is it? My thing is, like, what are you on the new kick of? Now, let me ask you this. When was the first time you ever smoked marijuana?
I was probably 12 or 13.
12 or 13. That young country ass.
Yeah.
Yep. Country motherfuckers get it in early.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing to do out there.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's lots to do, really, but you have to,
you don't feel like doing all that work.
There's effort that has to go into that.
You might feel like doing that.
And we're born in the Midwest. If you're not born to farm, you're born to sit on ass.
Fuck farming.
Like,
I feel you. I know y'all said that.
Well, sit on ass is what happens. And, it's hot.
Right. It's hot. Right. I want to go inside. Is there AC?
There's a fan in there.
All right.
Cool myself.
No doubt.
Some powder on my balls.
That's a bit much. Okay, wow. It's funny. You get Hater Boston's attention with balls and powder. Like, what the fuck? What are you on, sir? 12:30. No, it's okay.
Podcast. I'm up to watch the AVN Awards. I said, what is my life going to?
Damn, you were watching AVN Awards?
Like the Grammy. Oh, this is fascinating.
Oh my God.
And then Grammy B. Cardi B was performing. I was like,
Grammy.
Oh my God.
Cardi was performing?
Huh?
She was performing at the AVN?
This is the nomination award. This ain't the actual award, so this is the nominations.
Damn.
This is fascinating.
Damn. They have a party just for the nominations?
Dog.
Shit.
My mind is blown.
Cardi, my girl, wherever she went, I'm with it. I love Cardi.
I said, oh my God.
I love
you gotta
Cardi.
have a party with it.
I love Cardi so much.
That last podcast got me in places I wasn't ready to go, but man, we gonna go.
Podcast
what am I watching?
That podcast got you open to them up.
So how old were you when you started smoking?
One episode at a time. I'm like, shit.
Oh God.
Nothing left.
16.
What am I doing?
16, sir.
You were 16 the first time you drove out.
16. And I was kind of.
What was the device? Was there a device?
What was the?
Remember the first time you rolled a joint?
Oh my goodness! It looked so pathetic.
I folded the ends on mine in like a candy wrapper.
Oh,
kind of
you did for real? Like a fucking
the whole thing like caught in fire. Like it was like a bonfire in my face. Like
trying to blow the trying to blow
we
it out.
almost caught my buddy's bedroom on fire, dude. His sister caught us, dude. It was awful.
Y'all should have smoked outside.
Dude, we learned a very important lesson there.
I remember the first time I smoked outside of my mother and grandmother's house. I smoked outside because I knew I couldn't smoke inside. I wasn't that stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And this was I was 16. This was after the first time I smoked. Thanks for asking me. That was tight. Nobody has ever asked me that. And I got good and fucked up. But when I smoked outside of my house in the backyard on the patio, I was so annoyed, like the rest of the day, that they just would still know. I was just, what the fuck? Damn, bro, you all right? Damn.
It was on the ground.
Hater Boston just fell on out, y'all.
I'm comfortable where I'm at.
I didn't see that was coming. Okay, you like the floor. I feel you, bro.
Dude, sometimes you gotta get grounded.
You know what I mean? He just hit that motherfucker hard. Like, it was hard and soft at the same time. But the shit.
Old fresh carpet.
He said old fresh carpet.
Vacuum and shampoo these carpets.
Fuck, nah. But man, I was annoyed as fuck, but it was still dope though.
When did you get your first pipe?
When did I get my first pipe? Probably when I was 20 something.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about 20 something.
Yeah.
When I got my shit, I loved it. You know, I took care of it. I broke it. Then I had to get another one. You know what I'm saying?
All things come to pass. It's a natural process of the glass pipe.
I remember the first time I smoked, though, it was weird. It was behind this building because my high school was right here, and then across the way was Blunt Park.
Blunt Park.
Literally, it was literally called
Blunt Park. Was it lined with blunt roaches or something?
I'm not lying to you guys.
So this is where everybody blunted.
I know people may think this is funny or I'm joking, but it's literally was called Blunt Park. And that's where your boy O.
Can we get a Google Map location
for the first?
place?
We can. The first place I ever smoked at was called Blunt Park. Yeah, I mean, and it was dope.
Yeah,
and it was right across from my English class.
Hell yeah.
In high school and shit. And
let's learn language and blunts.
A lot of them, and it was like this. It was actually a ice rink, and on the other side of the ice rink, we were out there smoking, and it was, I don't know if it was after school or lunchtime. These dogs are going in, fucking baby attack dogs. Probably the purveyor of this house, the owner.
One of the people that pay the mortgage.
Yeah, I don't know why I said purveyor, but fucking man, behind that little skating rink, man, we blew that shit.
Damn.
That shit was dope, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where was your first place smoking? Where was your first time smoking?
Oh man, I smoked weed on my back porch when the the wide mouth can became popular in soda.
I remember those.
Yeah, and you just made a little soda can pipe because I didn't know how to ride. I tried to smoke a joint. I almost caught my boy's bedroom on fire, man.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
And so, I decided to do it outside the second time.
Yeah. There you go. That's what's up.
So, and then, once there was a regular thing, it was just we're in a small town. You hit the gravel roads. And there's just a loop of gravel roads. And all the old people just knew that all the kids were just out there smoking weed and drinking beer.
Y'all would drive around or walk around?
No, man, we driving.
Nice.
Circles. 14, 15, 16.
Okay. That was just a daily. Okay. Have you ever smoked with your parents?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow. When and where?
So, I was probably 17 the first time.
Wow, which one?
My mom, actually.
Wow, man, your mom is cool as fuck.
So, yeah. So she, and then it was, there was just a lot of, it was after a state event. I was a state choir. And choir.
What? It was after a state event, after a state choir
event my senior year in high school.
What? Yeah.
And we just finished state competitions, and I did really well.
Did you sing Luther?
And so,
what?
This world was mine.
What Van Dross got to do with this?
Let's get it out.
Hell no. Wait, so what? You did so well. She was like, "Congratulations, son. Here's a doobie." What?
Well, no, they had the one hitters in the box, and you dug it out, and the little box hitters.
You talking about a dugout?
Yeah, dugout.
Yeah, I guess still got my dugout.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Fuck yeah. I'm not getting rid of it. Got Bob Marley on it.
Fuck yeah.
I love my dugout. Hell yeah. I've had anything for damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. But what? She just gave you that?
Yeah.
A dugout that was packed with green?
Her husband at the time wanted to get stoned.
Yeah.
And I surely wanted to get stoned. It'd been freaking 2-3 weeks or something since I'd smoked anything to myself at that point.
Yeah.
Because I was doing competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was ready to get stoned.
So what happened?
We were driving home. I got stoned.
Y'all smoked in the car?
Yeah.
With your parents?
Yeah. It was just me, my stepdad, and my mom.
Wow. Would y'all smoke a joint?
No, it was just one hitters, man.
Wow.
So.
Wow. That's funny.
It was like a stick shift. My uncle would just, or my stepdad would just beat the hitter on the fucking stick shift. Ding, 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 ding.
That's tight. That's tight. That's something I can never relate to on any level. I really can't. That's why I love these stories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was kind of the thing. That was the only thing, the connection that I had with my stepdad is that we could hit a gravel road and smoke weed. And it was just all right, beat it off on the fucking four-wheel drive. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The classic sound of my youth was the hitter hitting something metal.
Is there? That's what's up. You remember that? Wow, that sound. Oh, nice, perfect. Thank you. People, you get it? There you go. What? Is there any other? I guess medicine drug that you have
I'm an avid fan of psychedelics.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do they rival your love for marijuana or more or less or what?
I don't know about that. I really love weed.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
There you go. Booyah. Booyakasha. Booyakasha. There you go. You got it.
You need the explosion going.
Right. For real. Matter of fact.
Mind blow.
Since you fix yourself, where is it at? Let me bring the clip up. Where is it at? Ding. Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, I think phenotyping is really a lot of fun in the world of marijuana.
What?
So, in when you plant seeds,
Yeah.
Like, not every seed, even though it says it's the same, is the same. It's going to have its own individual characteristics.
What the fuck are you talking about? Phenotyping? What are you saying, homie?
So, like, when you plant a seed,
yeah,
what
kind of seed are we planting? Like in the ground or metal?
In a marijuana seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah, when you want to find some good product.
Okay.
Just because you put that seed in the ground doesn't mean it's going to give you a good product.
That's true.
And then a phenome is going to give you different. Now I could be using the wrong vernacular here.
Okay.
I'm not a scientist or I'm a semi-educated.
Thank you for that clarification. So, folks, if you hear this,
semi-educated marijuana enthusiast,
listeners to High Off the Glass, do not fault my man. He is just trying to get it
so,
together.
But when you're looking for you get a particular strain or strand or however. I love there was a great argument over that in the industry. People are like strand.
Wait, there's an argument over the pronunciation of the word strain
or strand. Is it strand? Is it a strand of marijuana?
Stay on mission. Stay on mission. Marijuana. We're not going to delve into that bullshit.
But in the hunt, it's the thrill of the hunt. And like when people talk about having a great cutting of something, it's because they've done a certain level of this hunt. Whether it is resource quality breeders or stabilize their own genetics through their own process of breeding, to get the best of the best for what they consider, top of the line, and how that influences society in so many ways.
Right.
Because it's all influential. I mean, just think about like the original sour diesel out of New York, and it had that like
sour diesel originated from New York.
Yeah, it was a New York strain.
I did not know that.
Or strand, or however you want to do it.
Right. Speak on it. What about it?
So, I mean, those were that's an old school. It's a what would be the word I'd use? Notoriable or Notoriety. Like there's when you hear that, people know that name.
Fuck yeah.
That's everybody's like, that shit's loud.
Yeah, that's loud. That's gas.
So, and so like when people hear that thing, they're looking for something specific. Like if you've ever had the old school New York diesel, people are like, oh my God, it's like smoking out of a Mack truck and a pineapple,
right. Yeah.
So like let's huff diesel fumes through a freaking citrus fruit, and then you have like New York diesel,
You fucking silly. But what? But my other question would be, have you ever felt? Has marijuana ever made you feel uneasy? Like I shouldn't have this. I shouldn't be doing this.
Fuck yeah.
I shouldn't. It has when.
Fuck yeah.
It has when and where.
Man, I've gotten myself the first time I ever did a dab. Those concentrates and stuff.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like high like a teenager. I was in my I was like 27, 28.
Yeah.
And I was scared.
That's not marijuana though.
It's totally marijuana.
No, that's
marijuana
that's
concentrate.
An extract. That's an extract from it.
But it's still
that's not marijuana.
But it's concentrated marijuana.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the first time I ever did a dab was at your house, and oh my God, I did that fucking dab. Yo, Hater Boston, bruh, I literally, I did the dab, and I talked to him for a little bit, and he said it's gonna be like you just did a whole blunt, just boom, just to the dome, just like you just domed a whole blunt. I sat in the car like I was about to leave and shit. I sat in that car for a good 25 minutes. I sat in that bitch. I just was like, I was in that bitch. After I did that dab, I was like, I should drive right now, but I didn't.
My story is way better.
No, it ain't. It's just man. It's just you can. It might be better, but
so I went to my friend's house on a natural bridge in St. John's.
You better hope they can hear you on this motherfucking show. Maybe you should get a mic.
I'm not getting up.
Okay.
And move the mic over.
So I go to the house. I got a fresh polo jumpsuit on, fresh outfit. I'm finna go out.
Fresh in the mud.
Fresh pop tags. Whole thing pop tags. We went to the gun range, so I got my guns and shit in the car. We're going to the house. I'm going to smoke, go back down to the city, find something.
Okay.
Hit some motherfuckers up. We get there. And I was like, he's like, you want to do a dab? I'm like, fuck you, no motherfucking dab. Shut up, motherfucking bitch. I smoke. I went in that motherfucker, hit that shit so goddamn hard like 3 times.
Oh no, you did.
I'm talking about like arrogant. I'm talking about whole motherfucker.
You hit it like it was marijuana.
I ain't no bitch.
Oh, bro,
I hit it 3 times so goddamn hard.
You trip.
I sat down. He's like, all right, man, we gotta head out. We gotta pick my mom from the airport. So we leaving? I get in my car. I said, oh my God. I said, I can't see the stop sign. I am 6 feet from the fucking stop sign. I'm high as fuck. I said, I cannot. It's rush hour. It was like 6:30.
Oh.
Yeah, you get the white knuckle grip on that stuff.
I'm not making it in traffic. I go to CVS and sit there till someone can pick me up and take me home.
Wow.
Listen to Elvis. I was in my car fucked.
Which CVS? The one on Lindell?
The one on Rock Road and down from just west on the Rock Road.
Oh, you was way out there?
That was my same job across from the police department. City Hall. But CVS after the McDonald's, Walgreens, CVS, City Hall.
Don't think that story was better, but it was more fucked up.
I was way high. I've never been so high in my life.
Yeah, them dabs will fuck you up.
I mean, so he brought the blowtorch. I said blowtorch.
Yeah, right. That's the key right there. Blowtorch.
So you've ever used an e-nail?
Say what?
An e-nail.
What the fuck is an e-nail?
It's like a set it and forget it.
What you mean?
Like it's a temperature controlled nail.
I love this high off the glass. We have such great topics on the show. What is an email?
So it's an electronic dab device that attaches to your bong.
Wow.
And it's just it's just set it and forget it.
I want that. I want it, and I want the bong to go with it. Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I don't kid.
Jeez, it's not like that blowtorch I had to use on your shit.
No, man.
Wow.
We had an e-nail for a while.
Yeah,
and I broke my bong trying to clean it. It stuck to it.
I'm gonna tell you like this too, man.
You gotta definitely wax the joints on them. They work really well.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, we can delve into this because this is what we do on the show. I like dabs because it's a derivative. You know, it's from marijuana. Sure. It's an extract. It's it's concentrated, whatever the fuck. But I can't take those daily. I feel like if I did dabs daily, or if I did them daily, like I do marijuana,
right,
something would be wrong with me.
They're not for
It's not for the novice.
No, but people do those daily. You know what I mean?
Like people, they going through something heavy. You can't help
people do those daily.
Man, I see people. They look zombied, like doing dabs all day.
Yeah,
I don't do dabs all day.
You used to.
No, well, I mean, I go through spells.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's so easy to get wrapped up in the dabs because this is right there. It's that wax.
Sure.
Give me a flame.
I mean, if it's too hot out and I've got to work all night,
you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna get stoned all day.
But see, in your house is so dope. You don't have any kids. You should just blow in your house all day.
We do.
We did. Yeah. So
if I'm not working, I'm smoking.
Yeah.
You know.
I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. This man can roll a joint. Probably, I'll put his joint up against anybody's joint in the world. You know, I want to say also to Hater Boston, he's eating your chocolate coins.
Please do.
So if you want those replaced, talk to him. I'm not.
It's guest chocolate.
They're guest chocolates. I guess they are. I wasn't told that, but all right. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know where to even get those to replace them. But you know,
at the house.
Get them.
You do?
Yeah, eat them up. So I bring them down. Eat them up.
Oh, good, bet. No, I'll help you eat them. Well, you know what? This was a really good episode. I feel. I think it was good. You know what I'm saying? It was. I was happy to have a real live glass blower, ladies and gentlemen. Give out your social so people.
BC Glassworks.
That's
at Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
BC Glassworks.
It's all BC Glassworks.
It's
WORX. BC Glassworks.
There you go.
Hashtag Life is a Dream.
There you go.
Find me pretty quick.
If you all want to support a great young St. Louis up and coming, glass blower, this is the guy you should look at. He can, blow you some great glass. He can make you specifically what you want. His pipes are great. His bongs are great. I love his marbles. Wait, you don't do bongs? I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll make one.
Yeah.
It's just I don't do them very often.
Right.
I make more marbles than I do anything.
Your pipes, though, just looking at them right now, man. I mean, damn. Your pipes look like fucking marbles. They're so beautiful.
That's the plan. That was the whole, hopefully, to where they would complement the marbles.
They're so beautiful.
To make them as worth as to have the same value as well.
Right.
Like these one hitters, these choke hitters.
Yeah.
Or restriction hitter, or whatever fucking language they want to say, whatever their labels. I really enjoyed learning how to make them.
Yeah.
And try to make them have the same value as a marble on a contemporary level. Mm-hmm. Like the challenge of it, it's just a good time, and it's enticing.
I believe it, dude. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, man. Anytime,
I appreciate you.
We can do this again sometime.
Yes, sir. I would love to have you.
Yeah.
You are, essentially what you make is high off the glass, and this is what the show is about, high off the glass. And we're here about marijuana and basketball. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap this episode up. To Hater Boston, who is ready to be passed out on this floor. Thank you to Ben for stopping by.
Yeah, man. No problem.
And thank you for everyone who came by. The show today. Like I always say, keep hooping and stay up. See y'all later. Peace. We out.
Later.